This is the broadcast for January 27th, 2026, Japan time. Today's topic is based on an article from the Japanese media outlet Digest, titled Samurai Japan's 29-man roster officially confirmed. Hirokazu Ibata, the manager of Japan's national team, announced on January 26th that 11 additional players have been selected for the 6th World Baseball Classic, scheduled for March 2026. Including the first and second rounds, a total of 29 players have now been confirmed. However, one final roster spot remains and will be announced at a later date. This final spot has become a major topic of interest online, with many fans hoping for the return of players from the previous championship team. It's truly exciting. I must warn you, today's radio show is going to be a long one. A very long one. With 29 out of 30 players set, I want to say this clearly. That last spot belongs to Masataka Yoshida. There is no doubt in my mind. Even without an official announcement yet, I believe he is the only realistic choice. If he hadn't hit that home run against Mexico in the 2023 WBC, Japan would have lost. He was undeniably one of the key figures in that championship run. Without his 3-run homer, I believe Japan's journey would have ended there. During that 2023 semifinal, Yoshida's blast tied the game, but soon after, Yoshinobu Yamamoto was caught, and Japan fell behind again. The momentum was completely against us. While Munetaka Murakami ultimately won the game, we must look at what happened just before that. In the bottom of the ninth, leadoff hitter Shohei Ohtani crushed a double into the gap and sprinted to second base with everything he had. The look on his face, that fighting spirit, was incredible. That 2023 game against Mexico was filled with so many layers of drama. One of those dramas involved the starting pitcher, Roki Sasaki. Before that game, Shohei Ohtani appeared on Fox Sports and was asked, "Who will succeed you?" Ohtani answered without hesitation, "Roki Sasaki, who is starting today." At the time, they hadn't had much public interaction. They are both from Iwate Prefecture, so there may have been a private connection as fellow Iwate pitchers, but they weren't known to be close in the media. For Ohtani, a once-in-a-generation superstar compared to Babe Ruth, to name Sasaki as his successor was extraordinary. Sasaki was in the bullpen warming up and likely didn't hear it live, but those around him must have been thrilled. Sasaki later expressed how deeply honored he was by Ohtani's words. That moment signaled to the world that Sasaki was the pitcher chosen by Ohtani. Back to the game, Sasaki pitched brilliantly, but with 2 runners on, a forkball slipped. He gave up a 3-run homer to a batter who doesn't usually hit many. It was painful, truly painful. As the batter circled the bases, the camera cut to Ohtani in the dugout. Having just named Sasaki his successor, Ohtani was pacing back and forth, nodding to himself. To me, he looked like the legendary wrestler Antonio Inoki. It was as though Inoki's burning fighting spirit had possessed him. Later, Ohtani said that seeing a young pitcher fight so hard only to fall behind made him furious. That frustration turned into a fierce determination to take it back himself. That was the moment the fire ignited. In the bottom of the ninth, down by 1, he led off with that double and showed everyone his demon-like intensity, basically saying, "Follow me." It was magnificent. And because Masataka Yoshida had hit that 3-run homer earlier, Ohtani's dash and Murakami's walk-off hit were able to create history. That is why the final spot for 2026 must be Yoshida. Looking at the Digest article, the newly announced players include MLB stars. Yoshinobu Yamamoto from the Dodgers, Kazuma Okamoto from the Blue Jays, Munetaka Murakami from the White Sox, Seiya Suzuki from the Cubs, and from the NPB, Hiroya Miyagi of Orix, Kaimatera of Cebu, Koki Kitayama of Nippon Ham, Hiroto Takahashi of Chinichi, Yuhei Nakamura of Yakult, Kaito Kazono of Hiroshima. I'm telling you, it's Yoshida. Laughs. Other names are possible, but for power baseball, we need his bat. Late in the 2025 season, Yoshida adjusted his swing plane and rediscovered the form he had with Orix. He has finally figured out how to hit consistently in MLB. It took time, but he's there now. I believe he will take that last spot and shine. This roster is terrifying. Seeing Hanamaki Higashi alumni UCI Kikuchi and Shohei Ohtani in the same uniform is something I've never seen before. Their high school coach must be so proud. This 2026 team feels even stronger than the 2023 team. The Digest article also touched on Manager Ibata's strategy. When asked what kind of drama he envisions, Ibata replied, "There is only winning. I don't care about the style of play. I only care about the result." He is focused on being flexible based on player conditions. Regarding the cleanup hitter, he mentioned that everyone the fans are thinking of is a candidate, whether it's Suzuki, Okamoto, or Murakami. He also officially named Yamamoto as the ace. Ibata's win-at-all-costs attitude is very reassuring. When Hideki Kuriyama stepped down, people wondered who could possibly follow him. But Ibata has proven to be excellent. He has managed from U12 level up to the top team, meaning he understands Japanese baseball from the ground up. As a player, he was the heart of small baseball, reliable and technically perfect. Only a man like Ibata can lead this gathering of superstars to a second consecutive title. With this lineup, I honestly don't feel like we can lose. Finally, there is the story of Ohtani's request to Manager Ibata. After deciding to join the team, Ohtani told him, "Please do not hesitate. Treat me the same as all the other players. Do not give me special treatment." For a global superstar to have such a humble and gentlemanly attitude, that is the proof that he is the best in the world. The 2026 WBC is almost here, and I am so excited. Let's enjoy this tournament together with baseball fans around the globe. While I support Samurai Japan, I respect all teams and hope for the continued growth of baseball worldwide. That is all for today. Thank you very much.